Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play KOTOR. Last time, we went to the Leviathan and fought against Saul Kareth and Darth Malak, and had the truth revealed about our identity, about us being the fallen Sith Lord, Darth Malak, who lost his memory and had a new identity created by the Jedi Council, a literal brainwashing by the Jedi, which is one of the more gray aspects of the Jedi that the KOTOR series likes to go into. But they did it again, like, something that was more fitting of a Sith to do. Completely wipe someone clean of all memories and, like, oops, sorry. And just completely turn them into a husk of their former self. That is an extremely messed thing to do, Jedi. For this episode, we're going to head to the final planet of Korriban. Well, yeah. I mean, I could go to Tatooine first. Also, by the way, Dantooine, unselectable, because the entire planet was destroyed by the Sith. So, don't go back there. Okay, I do have to do some buying on Tatooine. Good thing I bought all the good gear from here. I just need to go back to Tatooine and buy some gear, Kashyyyk buy some gear, and then Manan buy some gear. And then go to Korra. But, let's go to Korriban. Terrain, volcanic mountain range. Native species, none known. Now settled. Docking, dress day, settlement. Right? And, weird. This dark side is strong here. So strong. It's a temple? Some kind? Puzzles. Sorry, puzzles. The Sith. Statues. Never mind. Anyways. Welcome to Korriban, the homeworld of the Sith. Korriban is one of the, it's the homeworld of the Sith, where the Sith species originated before they went extinct, thousands of years ago. Before the Dark Jedi, who originally left the Jedi, found the Sith and eventually basically corrupted the Sith species and turning them, and basically creating the Sith that we know today. But it's interesting. Read the Sith there's a book out there. I actually have the full collection of them, the Sith manual. Basically giving lore about them. It's really interesting. Because Sith weren't always like a dark side species. There's just a species, but due to the original Dark Jedi, along with one we'll meet in this episode, or, well, this planet. Yeah. Anyways. For people I'm gonna bring, I had to bring Karth, but first, before we leave, we'll bring Canderous and Juhani, because there are some quests we can get here. Walk forward. Or around. I don't know where to go to unlock it, but I see over here. Or I have to go into the bar. Oh, here it is. Nope, never mind. Greetings, human! A word, if I may. It concerns the Dark Lord of the Sith. You mean Malak? No, human, I mean the true Lord of the Sith. I'm speaking of Darth Revan. How do you know who I am? Listen to me, and I will be made clear. My name is Zygram. I am a businessman. I and my partner deal in rare items of extraordinary value and power. You're with the exchange. No, we are not. We are independent operators. Though often our transaction involve those who represent the exchange. Traditionally, we have always done business with the owner of the Ebon Hawk, David Keg, most recently. I hate Kothar before him, Furi Haxa before her, but we were reluctant to approach you. You had no ties to the exchange, which is a problem. Even worse, you were a Jedi, not the sort of person we associate with. Get to the point, how do you know my true identity? There are reports of the Ebon Hawk traveling to so many different planets. We wanted to know what you were up to. At least, at your last port, I placed a small tracking device in your ship. The tracking device reported back to us that you've been captured by the Leviathan. Once we had that information, we began digging into your sources with our sources with the Sith fleet. What sources? There are millions of Sith in the Sith fleet. Surely not surprised that some of them will sell information. Even high-ranking officers aren't immune to the lore of using credits. Your escape in the Leviathan created quite a stir from the Sith fleet. Of course, Bella tries to suppress the truth about your identity, but there are more than a few summary executions. Even if the security footage is destroyed and witnessed to silence, some bits of information always slip through. Spend enough credits to gather a tiny piece of the puzzle becomes clear. We know what happened to Leviathan, at least we know enough. You are Darth Revan, and if you're going to kill Malak for daring to claim the mini-node of the Sith, You're wrong. I'm not in this for revenge. Maybe, maybe not, but whatever your motivation may be, you do intend to stop Malik and his followers. Of that we are sure. And we want to help. My partner and I deal in very rare and powerful items, weapons, armor, things you would use in your battle against Malik and the Sith. And you're just gonna give these items to me. I don't carry these items with me, of course. They're with my partner, and they're yours, if you have the credits to buy them. We do want to make a profit on this, after all. Just go to the cantina here and dress today. There's a roadie in there, Mayor Mika Torin. Tell Mika that Zygrom sent you to look at the premium items. I'll check it out. Mika already knows to expect you, like I said. Just tell him you want to look at the premium items. I guess my work here is done. Goodbye, Revan. And once Malik is beaten, don't forget who helped you in your victory. So yes, we have the premium merchant. And some Zerker guards. Ah, I see another Jedi. Come to small Korriban, yes? Good to meet you. How do you know I'm a Jedi? From the lightsabers you're carrying, naturally. Only Jedi carry one like that, correct? There are many people who come to Korriban throughout the Sith space. Hoping to join the Academy. Some of them are Jedi who have left the Order. We'll get you in the Academy for certain. I said Jedi who have left the light side are made very welcome. So I imagine. But enough about that. It's very nice to see the Ebon Hawks return. I have not seen the ship for some time, indeed. Since you are regular to our little colony, the docking fee is only 25 credits. You know of the Ebon Hawk? Of course, but there's a time when that ship used to dock here on a weekly basis. Change hands, then has it. Ah, well, that happens. Here's 25 credits. Excellent, come on through. Beware the colonies under Sith jurisdiction. I advise you to stay out of their way. I'll be on my way. Enjoyed your stay in Dressade. I don't know how to pronounce that actually pronounced, but anyways. Hopefully, we can get the side quests, because this is the area we're supposed to get them. I am going to say that.
No, that is the wrong answer. Again, you pathetic hopefuls can't possibly all be this stupid, can you?
But please, Master Shardan, give us a chance. We'll do anything to get into the Academy. Or
I'm no master yet, but I like the sound of that. All right, one more question. A lot of you is trying my patience. All right, let's say you become a Sith, and I am your commanding officer. I give you an order to spare the life of an enemy. Do you do it?
Of course, Shardan.
Anything you command us.
We would never oppose you.
No. Do you honestly believe that the Sith are in need of such sniveling cowards? Mercy is a weakness. If your leader shows weakness, it is your duty to kill him and show true authority, true power. That is why the Sith are strong.
Thank you, Shardan. We understand now.
No, you don't understand, and you probably never will. You wouldn't survive 5 seconds in the Academy. The other students would tear you apart. Bah! I can't be bothered with fools. Perhaps I should, You, Jedi, you're looking to get into the Academy, are you not? Well, of course you are. Why else would you be here? Let me pose a question to you. These hopefuls will never survive in the Academy. A lesson must be taught here, but I am at a loss as to what form it should take. I'm thinking to spare them the effort of being killed and do it myself. Perhaps I shall turn their skin inside out. Or force lightning. Yes, it's a most impressive display. Or perhaps a bit of humiliation is in order. I could easily strip off their tunics and make them run through the colony. Or they could lose all control of their bodily functions. What do you think? I just can't seem to decide.
Why? What did they do?
We didn't do anything. Please, help us.
Silence! It's not what they did so much as what they didn't do, which is prove themselves worthy. I'm exhausted from dealing with their mulings, so please decide for me, will you?
I would let them go. That's my decision.
Let them go? And what could possibly convince me to do that?
They aren't worth your time.
No, I think it's you who isn't worth my time. Them I prefer to kill. Just feel lucky I don't squish you while I'm at it.
Okay. I tried. You can spare them, but yeah, if you have enough persuasion. I, again, don't. I really stopped going for persuasion checks. Okay, I'm actually wondering where the first we should go in order to do it. Greetings, say, aren't you the one who won the Swoop Race in Manon? I'm a big fan! Hope we can find something to suit a big celebrity like you. Is there anything you'd like? What sort of merchandise do you offer? Weapons, mostly. I've got connections. You'll need them if you're going to be spending any time here. Why so? There are a lot of Sith on this planet, and it's where they come to study. Obnoxious brats, a lot of them. Between you and me, I never understand why everyone thinks dark side and hooligan should be the same thing. But they're definitely dangerous. That's why you should need weapons. Not that they'll be much help. Let's see your merchandise. Certainly, allow me to punch up the stock. Craft warblades. Ooh. Twisted with the dark side, the craft tempered swords with the power of the Force. Perhaps even for lightsabers can the weapon of the Jedi, both dark and light. Neat. Cassius Fett's heavy pistol, one of the best weapons in the game. An extremely strong heavy pistol with really good damage, and it's also upgradable. And it stuns. Cassius Fett was rarely seen without his adaptable blaster, famous for killing the captain of a flagship Republic frigate. At the Battle of Jaga Cluster, he is presumed dead. Buying that. Bothan Shrieker. Is an proven over the standard sonic pistol design, must be seen to doubly shrill to the large ears of the Bothans. Ouch, actually, yeah. Yeesh. Weapon increases the firepower available to the foot soldier or mercenary, but is not armed for the light armor to which they're pre-equipped on their feet. Medium repeating blaster. Weapons such as this are not usually available for public purchase. They are quickly utilized during quick troop deployment in other situations where rapid suppressive fire is required. Any more exclusive weapons? Just frag mines. Okay, that was the only exclusive weapon here. But I am keeping that. Not complaining.
Look here, my dear friends. We have some newcomers to the colony, led by a Jedi, no less. I don't believe I've seen any of them before, have you?
I hate Jedi, and these fallen ones are worse. They always get into the academy, and they think they're better than the rest of us.
You should turn around and move along, kid. You don't want the trouble we'd give you.
Smart-mouthed newcomers, to boot.
Looks pretty fresh to me, Lashao.
That's what I thought. Well, stranger, I don't know whether you're aware of this or not, but here on Korriban, the Sith do as they please. And we are Sith. Quite literally, whether you live or die depends upon our whim. What do you think of
I am literally 16 levels over. I don't think there's any need for hostilities.
Oh, neither do I. I simply stated a fact. Do you know how many Sith there are in Dresde?
Not enough to save you, sorry.
True, Candace.
Enough to crush this fool! Let's do it, Lashao.
Now, let's not be hasty. Perhaps our friend here could yet offer up some amusement. What do you say? Amuse us, make us laugh, and we might just consider allowing you to live.
Okay, these two Mandalorians are out in the woods.
Go on.
One of them collapses. He doesn't seem to be breathing. His eyes are glazed. The other Mandalorian takes out his communicator, conscious commander.
I've heard this one before. I think...
Quiet!
He gasps. My partner's collapsed. I don't know what to do. After a moment, the commander responds, calm down, I can help.
And then?
First, let's make sure your partner is dead. There's a silence, then a blaster shot is heard. Back to the communicator, the Mandalorian says, okay, now what?
It would be more realistic if the commander just shot them both.
Ha! Too funny.
Hey, it actually worked.
Good one!
Yes, I suppose that wasn't too bad. All right then, my friend. You've done as you were asked. Perhaps we will meet again.
Oh, that surprisingly worked. Really well. I'm surprised that didn't go worse. Okay, where the heck is the thing? I think it might be in here? No, wrong way. Zerka. Hello, Zerka.
Greetings. You've heard of that awful business on Idian, yes? Our corporate outpost there has been destroyed by the Wookiee savages.
Good.
This could put back the use of Wookiee labor considerably. We may even have to abandon the planet completely.
Good.
Well, what can you do? Sorry. Was there something you needed?
What does Zerka do here in Korriban?
We do some mining here, and are responsible for local shipping and support of the Sith on Korriban. Our starboard is mostly just freighters and such. But we do get many travelers that come here to learn from the Sith. This office is actually our administrative headquarters for this region. Rather inauspicious, isn't it? We offer good prices here to those traders that keep the colony supplied. If you're in need of anything, this is the place to come.
Let's see what they have to offer.
You certainly...
So we have the life support packs, they're pretty good. Might buy some of those, some just whole around good stuff. Security tunnelers. Exar Kun's light battle suit! Attributed to Exar Kun, this armor may have well been worn by the Dark Lord prior to his defeat 40 years ago. He was rarely without considerable yet flexible personal armor. Alright, reinforced fiber armor, inspired by the craftsmen in the worlds where metal is in short supply. This type of light armor consists of Junji fiber trees, crowned by synthetics, offering good flexible protection. Senegar war suit, we already know that. Chani light armor, military, blah blah blah. Craft holy battle suit, that's new. Many crafts sought to be guards of the Tark temples in armor of this type. Cynics dismissed this favor, noting that the guard duty was safer than participating in military slave raids. Typical of the old Krath military elite, these suits were worn during slave raids on neighboring systems. Slaving is profitable but risky, so little cost is spared in equipment. Okay, I think I already read this. Yeah. Yada yada yada. Heavy targeting optics. We already have this. Advanced optics and targeting system worn as a mask attached to the held weapon, encases rifles and heavy weapons, and provides targeting information, distance, and tracking of potential targets in a line of sight. Verpine ocular enhancer. That's new. The Verpine only manufacture this product for export, having no need for it themselves. They have a highly evolved sight, a quality they smugly say that visors mimic do not exceed. Ooh. Tensor mech stiffens the forearms for steady handling of volatile materials. The insect-like Verpine don't personally use these items, claiming they merely mimic their own exoskeletons. The users must have a basic knowledge of demolitions, yada yada yada. Stabilizers, you already have these. The arcane, yada 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 yada. Stealth units, this is got our stealth unit. Expert captures the user. Okay, advanced stealth unit costs. Okay, sound dampening unit, stealth field generator, Sith generator. That's new. Ooh, it's a good implant too. Extensively used by the Sith intelligent operative, this implant stimulates cell replication in the user's body, allowing users to heal quickly and easily. It's most frequently used on operatives operating behind enemy lines for extended periods where medical treatment is not normally available. I'ma buy that. Yes, I know, it's a lot of money. I'm equipped that too. Seriously, regeneration? We now heal automatically! That's amazing! That'll be really useful up ahead. Especially in battles? Seriously, I'm actually wondering how do you activate the characters? Oh hey, there's Lurze Kesh. Or you there, human! You're a well-known flying Epic Hawk now. I saw you disembarking earlier. Yes, the Epic Hawk is my ship. Is that so? You can tell Davik my people are splitting plasma over this. We've been waiting for this shipment for a month now. I suppose you'd be grateful that the shipment arrived in Terrace after all, though. Anyway, head it over. Let's finish this. Hand over what? What are you talking about? Wait a minute. You don't work for Davik. Just how did you happen to fly in the Ebon Hawk anyway? Davik's dead, I presume. I stole the Ebon Hawk from him. Well, when a planet explodes, you gotta expect a few changes. Davik's dead. Hey, maybe you can help me with something. We arranged several kilograms of spice we shipped here aboard the Ebon Hawk. Perhaps Davik left it aboard. I suspect this. It would be in the container we gave him, locked with your primary code. May you have seen something human? I may have. How much is worth to you? 1,000 credits, perhaps more. If you're interested, what do you say to that? Could take a look for it. Excellent. Set the code container to red 47. When you get the spice, bring it here. I'll wait for you. We have the last Ebon Hawk quest. Unfinished business.
What do you want?
Who are you?
I'm trying to get into the Sith Academy. Around here they call us hopefuls.
Why would you want to get to the Academy?
Well, that's the only way to become a Sith, isn't it? In the Academy you learn to use the Force.
Aren't you a Jedi?
After the Sith conquer the galaxy, there aren't going to be any more Jedi, are there? I guess I'd rather join the winning side.
What do you think your chances are?
I thought they were good, but I've been here for days now and I haven't drawn any attention at all. I suppose that might be good. I don't know. Some of the attention the Sith have shown to other hopefuls has been pretty deadly.
How does one get into the Academy?
I wish I knew, to tell you the truth. You have to impress one of the Sith, I guess. Either way, it's Yuthura Bon who makes the final decision. She's a Twi'lek Sith Master, I hear. Very high rank. She's the one who decides which hopefuls make it in and which ones don't.
Where's Yuthura Bon?
I really couldn't say. I hear that sometimes she comes out into the colony to drink at the cantina, though. But I guess she could be anywhere.
I'll be on my way.
Alright.
Alright, so to get into the Academy, we need to talk to Yuthura Bon, which is in here, right there. But let's see, is it activate the quests now? What the crap? Activate the quests. Okay, there's Tall up there. Greetings, Adina. Are willing to engage in Epizak? I'm afraid they're very cakers and Korriban. It'll be nice to have a little fun for once. Goodbye. What the Okay. Give me a moment. Okay. Give me a moment. Oh. Give me a moment again. Hello there.
What the hell is your kind doing here? Bad enough I have to deal with all these other idiots, but now there's a stinking Cathar on this world, too?
I have as much right to be here as you do, sir.
Just ignore him, Juhani.
Yeah, do like the Jedi tells you and back off. Your people are pathetic. There's no wonder we crushed your world so easily.
What? What do you know about my world?
I know enough that... Hey, wait a minute. You look familiar somehow.
What? You?
We should leave. Just leave, Juhani.
This doesn't concern you, Jedi trash. Now where could I have... No, he's dead, and she likely is too.
What are you talking about?
Maybe I was wrong. Still, I think a specimen like you would be a nice addition to my collection. So, what would it take, Jedi, for you to sell your pet here to me?
She's her own person.
Now, don't be so selfish. We both know Cathair aren't real people anyway.
I'ma kill him.
The females make amusing.
I'ma kill him.
But the males should be put down like the animals they are. I remember one time on Taris.
What? What did you say?
You were on Terrace?
What did you do on Taris, you scum?
Put one of you down like the animals you are. So easy. Then I saw one of the females on the auction block. But those darn Jedi.
It was you.
What? Me? Oh, now I recognize where I've seen that face before. You were the little Cathair I was going to purchase. But those Jedi came and stole my pet away from me.
You were buying Cathar slaves?
When I was fighting with the Mandalorians against the Cathair, I developed an appreciation for these creatures. They make excellent servants if properly trained. You Jedi act all prim and proper, but inside you must feel the same way I do about the lesser, non-human species. The Sith at least let their feelings show on the outside. Come now. Will you let your pet go? I'm sure we can come up with a price we both think is fair.
She's not for sale.
And I will see you dead for what you have done to my people.
Hold on a second. Don't be hasty.
Not fall to the dark side again, Juhani.
I will remain calm. I am a Jedi now. My lust for vengeance must be curbed.
Yes. Say no to the dark side, but I will have you yet. Ha!
And we get the quest, the personal quest, the threat from Jor. Johnny ran into a being named Jor, who bears to her race a special grudge. He was a member of the Sith fleet the Mandalorian fleet that attacked and destroyed her homeworld, Cathar, but it was crippled during that fight. He has since tried to take out his pain on all Cathar he can find. When Giovanni has been sold into slavery for her parents' debt, Zor was the one who tried to purchase her. Severn's army stopped him in that time, but he has not forgotten her. He has sworn to get his vengeance upon her and her people. You don't know when you'll strike next, Juhani. Though you don't know when you strike next. Juhani, though, lusts for blood. We'll do that personal quest later. And we have another personal quest. This one for Canderous. We'll do these probably.
So we meet again, Canderous. It has been quite a long time.
Joggy?
You know him, Canderous?
He was a warrior under my command up to the Battle of Althir. But I thought...
You thought I was dead, didn't you? You thought all of us that you had sent on that attack had perished. You sent us to die in a foolish attack, while you directed your forces elsewhere. You broke from the battle plan and let us die for it, so that you could have the honor of being the first to kill the enemy commander.
Is this true, Canderous?
I did what was prudent at the time. If I had not done it, the battle would have...
The battle would have been won anyway. I am tired of your excuses, Canderous. I have spent years tracking you down since the clans were banished, and I will not rest until I've had my vengeance.
What are you gonna do?
I challenge you, Canderous. I challenge you to fight the fight you fled that day above Althir, in the dune seas of Tatooine. I will be waiting for you. I have spread the news of the challenge since I learned you had landed on this world. All the surviving Mandalorian clans know of what I do here, and that we shall meet on Tatooine to settle this debt of vengeance once and for all. If you fail to meet me there, you shall be stripped of all honor and forever cast out of our society. It will be you and me alone in the dune seas of Tatooine. A final battle that can only end in death. I shall be waiting for you there, Canderous.
And we got 2 quests. We now have Jaggi's challenge. Kandor is approached by men who had fought under him a long time ago and abandoned Jaggi. Jaggi claims that Kandor had abandoned and betrayed his own men to seek vengeance. He's called Kandor to duel with him in the Dune Sea of Tatooine, or be forever outcast in the eyes of his fellow Mandalorians. Kandor seems eager to meet his challenge.
My Cathar blood seethes at the thought of that man still running free. I cannot stand still while I think about it, but I will not give in to the dark side either. He will pay for his crimes, though. He will most likely be following us. We could find him first, that he may not be able to set in motion whatever he has in store for us.
And Kandor.
I've been given a challenge I can't ignore. We've got to go to the Dune Seas of Tatooine so I can find Jaggi and kill him for his insult to me.
What happened out there? Why is Jaggi so mad at you?
This is between me and Jaggi. You don't have to get involved. If you're lucky, he might spill something before I spread him in a paste over the dunes.
Yep. And now we have posed a personal quest. Let's see if we can activate the second half of Juhani's quest by exiting and re-entering the Ebon Hawk. And let's bring Karth, because Gil Karth is Dustle. Okay, no. Pretty sure we have to go to Tatooine for that one. Anyways, or go to, where it's called. That, or go to... Drawing a blank. Give me a moment. That, or leave and re-enter this area, basically. Go to Tatooine and re-enter this area. But anyways, let's bring HK-47 to this place. After all, he is, you know, our droid party member. Also, let's get you the immunity mine affecting. And let's get you a new blaster. Cassis Seth's heavy blaster is way better than your own. This is basically an upgrade in every way. Sadly, Karth, I know. Weapon's good, but this is just better. Hopefully there's an upgrade station soon.
Sure.
So I can get you the actual gear that you need. Anyways, now I have two Mandalorian blasters on Karth. And let's go get in that Sith Academy. We'll do those quests after we finish the Starforge map of this area. Because, by the way, this planet is, out of all of them, my entire favorite. While Manon is one of my favorites, and Kashyyyk is another one of my, I really like, this one is my all-time favorite. Let's speak to Milka later. Let's do this crate first. Credits? Okay, some credits. Armika. Greetings, Sentient. You're the owner of the Ebon Hawk, yes? Or its latest owner, at least. I am honored to meet you. I am Mika Doran, manager of the establishment. So you need Sentient. The owner of the Ebon Hawk is always welcome in a dress day cantina. Zigram says says you sell special items. Yes, to the right buyer, especially the owner of Ebon Hawk has been in contact with all transactions, but in the past, the owner was always affiliated with the exchange. That's why Zigram did not approach you earlier. He had no idea who you were, or if you wanted to do business with you. Of course, that'll change now, Lord Revan. Glad you've seen the light. Or... a light. A fine jest, though it contains personal truths. We have allied with you in this conflict, and we just trust you will remember us once your victory is over, Revan. Things to their sale. Let's get right to business. I only secure the rarest items. Expensive, yes, but worth every credit. Weapons, armor, equipment. I carry everything, a little of everything. Users of the Ebon Hawk will resell the items they purchased. But in your case, I imagine you might find more than a few of them quite useful against your old apprentice. Let's see your premium items. Yes, of course. I'm sure you'll find my selection very interesting. You sell some life support picks for a lot more money. The Verpine Fiber Mesh. Raxus Newly had plans of planetary conquest in the wake of the Sith aggression. Though eclipsed by recent events, the Jedi saw this pirate jailed and Verpine stockpiles auctioned. Jurgen Cult's power suit. This is upgradable, so I can buy it. Okay. Aided by a customer like this, Jurgen Kulta had no combat equal to his enemies tried more exotic attacks. It was a Garaxan brain slug left in a pillow that proved to be his own undoing. Oof. Really bad. That sucked. Got brain-wormed. Mind affecting saves +2, yeah. Okay, that's a good thing, but Dominator Gauntlets. Ooh! A working prototype of a huge technological advance in the Power Gauntlets. The Dominators give the user unparalleled strength and power. 5+ strength and 10 Verpine shields! And good implants! Increase the Korriban. Okay. This one is a really good one. Dexterity plus 4. This implant hyper stimulates the nervous system of the wearer, significantly improving upon both reaction time and hand-eye coordination. The Veritive Regenerator, we already have this. Okay, and armor enhancement. And a mesh underlay. Improved energy cell, a scope, and Pazak card. Beam splitter. There we are. We'll wait to buy more stuff off of you, hopefully, because we do want to sell you some things. We do want it. Because, my man, you have some of the best gear I've seen. Alright. There we are. Also, we should probably give this Sith Assassin Pistol to you. Sith Assassin Pistol? Oh, wow, it's way better than what you have. Jeez. Yeah. Now Karth is an absolute slaying machine. Alright, and there's no one over here right now, so we have to wait. Let's try leaving and re-entering. Okay, I can also give you some gear. Get rid of your prototype thing for Bendek's Blaster. And this for Karth's Blaster. Maybe I should give you a rifle, honestly. They have some good rifles. Durgan Kalta. That is more than what you have, I'm just gonna say that. Okay, so that's 10. Okay, that's 10. Plus 9, that's 18. But you attack twice for that. And okay. Versus this blaster, which is probably the best out of all of them. Yeah, this might be better. Sorry, I kind of wasted a couple feats for you then. I mean, until I get better pistols. Hey, I don't really use much HK anyway.
Sure.
I'll keep you with that and see how you are. Let's open the exit from Dreste into the Sith Academy entrance. We'll try to enter it. But we can't really do much. We aren't allowed inside of it, so we can only just stay outside. Repair kit. Also, I love this planet. Korriban, the planet of the dark side. Keep your spike. Can't loot that box. Anyways, head over here to investigate what's happening over this area. Prospective Sith student.
I have to set attention, but please don't distract me, whoever you are.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to prove my wisdom to the Sith Academy here. If only we stood here long enough, we would be worthy. We've been here for so many days. I'm so hungry. Some of us have died. I must be strong. I will keep standing.
Who put you up to this?
Mekko. He's the Sith. The one who's watching us over there. He said that's how we would prove our worth. I was strong. Mekko will fight you with me soon. Hopefully enough.
Is there something specific you wanted?
Are you Mekko?
And what if I am?
There's something to do with those men? They're dying.
That is the whole point. Personally, I think it's wonderful fun. Those fools actually think that if they stand there long enough, I'll let them become a Sith. Idiots. Sith is not a bantha, all endurance and no brains. A Sith would fight for his life, no matter the odds. If these rot grubs are as stupid as they seem, then they deserve their fate.
This isn't a real test for them.
Oh, it's a test, all right. It's a test to see if they're actually fool enough to die. If they don't, however, I certainly wouldn't admit them just for that accomplishment.
Oh, what a sweet guy. He should get the Sith Congeniality Medal.
It is a bit boring standing out here all day, however. I think I'll go for some dinner. It will be fun to think of them while I gorge myself. They'll still be here in an hour or two, surely. I suggest you run along before I decide to make you part of the fun.
I will literally be able to beat you before then.
You talking about Mekko? I saw you. Where'd you go? Did he tell you I was worthy?
Mekko's tricking you. He'll never let you into the academy.
You're wrong. I was waiting to be worthy. You understand me? So you'll be chosen.
But I...
Don't help to touch me no more. I will be strong. Leave me alone. I have to be in the academy.
Leave me be. I won't listen to your manipulations. I will make it into the academy. Just a few hours longer. Just a few hours, surely.
You talk to Mekko? Have I proved my worth? Did he say anything?
Mekko's tricking you. He'll never let you into the academy.
No, it can't be. You're wrong. I can't have wasted my life.
guardian of a student of this facility. Please, leave at once.
I am Darth Revan, Lord of the Sith. Let me in. How to become a Sith, then?
You must be admitted to the Academy. That decision must be made by a Sith who has already been accepted here. The final decision, however, remains with Master Yuthura. I believe she is currently at the cantina if you wish to seek her out. Now go.
Alright, so now she spawns, probably. Excuse me. And there's Yuthura back there. Also, it's really rare for a Twi'lek to be a Sith, especially with this Empire, which is extremely xenophobic. Anyways, Yuthura Ban.
Is there something you need, Jedi? Make it good, for I have little patience.
Why did you call me Jedi?
You think me a fool? You think I do not recognize a lightsaber when I see it? You are far from the first Jedi who has come here after all, willing to abandon that decrepit order of yours.
Are you Yuthura Ban?
I am. Obviously, you have been told of me. Is it your desire, then, to train at the Academy? Do you wish to become a Sith human?
Yes, sadly I'm here. Let me join you.
Ah, so you are just another hopeful after all. Or are you? There is something odd about you that I cannot place. Obviously, you are a Jedi. One who is very strong in the Force, it seems. So were you a part of the Order for very long? Did they train you?
Yes, but only very little.
As I thought. How interesting that they would let one with such power out of their grasp. Or are you here to spy on us? For all the good it would do. With that kind of power, you could become a great Sith. Perhaps, if I let you. Does that interest you?
Yes, it does. I wish to become a Sith.
See. Somehow, however, I am unconvinced. No, my friend. I'll not be the one to bring you into our academy. If one of the other Sith accept you and give you a medallion, then perhaps. But otherwise, not today. Run along now.
Frick! Anyways, alright then. I need to find another Sith to trick me into giving me a medallion. Alright. So you might change your mind. Okay, is there any other prospective Sith? What do you want? Get away. Shoot. Alright. Alright. Okay, I guess these guys. Sith Thug Leader. I wonder how I'm gonna get that medallion!
Hey, what's this? Looks like we found ourselves a bit of sport, my friends.
This is good. I want to celebrate my acceptance into the academy.
Me too. So how about it, chump? Ready to die? I'm eager to blow off some steam after those tests.
I don't want to pick a fight here.
But we do. Isn't it obvious?
Very reasonable. If you keep pushing me, you'll regret it.
I
hate fighting! Let's shut him up!
I'm all for that. Come on!
Well, I tried to warn them. Die. You literally cannot harm me. They cannot harm me. This is their fault, I'm just gonna say that. I did nothing wrong. I am out healing at their damage. Fools. Hey, look, a medallion. I wonder.
What?
So, the only problem with the skip Korriban, I think, is it's the shortest of all the planets, even shorter than Kashyyyk. There's a lot of good side quests. Anyways, you thought I bound.
You again. What do you wish now?
I want to join the Sith.
So I see, from the medallion you carry. How curious that you possess one. Where did you get it?
I took it from another student, actually.
I see. How very enterprising of you. Though that is not the normal way that we select our
it's
students
honest.
in the academy. We Sith do encourage such independent thinking. You may even be a suitable candidate to join us. That is what you wish, I take it. To become a Sith.
Yes, exactly. I'm here. Let me join you.
Ah, so you are just an obvious.
I've forgotten most of my training, it seems.
What an odd thing to say. Even stranger, I do not sense any deception within you. You are a curious puzzle of human. A puzzle with great power. With that kind of power, you could become a great Sith. Perhaps, if I let you. Does that interest you?
Yes, it does. I wish to become a Sith.
Ah, good. Exactly the sort of answer I was hoping
Thinking
for.
and lie about it.
I will take you to the Academy, and we shall see if you are ready to join the ranks of the Sith. I have only one other question. These companions of yours, they will not be coming with you, I presume?
They're slaves, don't worry about them.
Statement. Just a simple droid here, ma'am. Nothing to see. Move along.
I see. Fair enough. So long as they do not disturb your training or cause any trouble. Are you ready to go to the Academy, then?
I mean, it worked.
Then let us leave. The Master of the Academy awaits you.
I managed to get them into the Academy, which is nice. Alright.
Greetings, prospective students. It appears we have a late
Master of the
entry.
Academy.
Who do you bring before me, Uthura? A young human bristling with the Force?
A human that has had some training, it seems, Master Uthar. Very promising, I think.
Promising? That one's not worthy to lick spit off your shoes, Master.
That I'll judge for myself, thank you. Tell me, human, what do you know of the ways of the Sith? What preconceptions has your mind been polluted with?
I know the Sith are powerful, a force to reckon with.
A diplomatic answer, if not the core of the matter. Our power is obvious. The question in truth goes much deeper than the surface. The Jedi equate the light with goodness and strength, and the dark with weakness and evil. That is their tradition, and it is truly no surprise that they cling to it for comfort. We, however, do not treat the Force as a burden. We treat it as a gift, a thing to be celebrated. We use it to acquire power over others. And why should we not? Because the Jedi say we should not. We are as the Force is meant to be. The Jedi would hide that from you. They would tell you the dark side is too quick, too easy, all so that they need never challenge the passions that lie within them. Joining with us means realizing your true potential. It means not stifling yourself solely for the sake of hidebound shamans and their antiquated notion of order. Be what you were meant to be. What say you, Lasho? Are you ready to learn the secrets of the dark side? Dare you?
I dare, Master Uthar. I am ready.
Brash and fiery, as expected. Turn that passion to your advantage, child. What of you, Meekle? Are you ready?
I am, Master. More than ready.
I sense much anger within you, young one. That is good. That will provide you power. And Shardan, what of you?
I am always ready.
I see. You had best gather your wits for the trial ahead, boy, or you will not last. And you, young human, does this interest you? Are you ready to learn more of what I speak?
I am ready to learn more.
Are you? I can see into your heart, young human, and I see the dark kernel that is there. If it is ready to sprout, remains to be seen. Now then, all of you 5 recruits have shown a degree of facility with the Force. You all have the potential to become true Sith. Only one of you, however, will succeed. The one who succeeds will be admitted to the Academy as a full Sith. All others must wait until next year and try again. If you survive, my pupil, Uthura, shall be your teacher and master while you attempt to prove yourselves. Heed her words.
As Master Uthar said, none of you are true Sith yet. For that to occur, one of you must do enough of worth, gain enough prestige, to be selected. What is an act of worth? You must learn that for yourselves. Remember that you are competitors here. Fight for your destiny, or go home.
If you wish to gain a lead over your competitors, the first of you to learn the code of the Sith and tell me of it will be rewarded. The rest is for you to discover. Welcome to the dark side, my children. Your one chance at true greatness lies here.
And we'll separate. Items added. Footlocker. Dark Jedi Night Robe. Some med packs and credits. We already have a Jedi Master Robe. Nice.
What do you need?
Talk.
Talk about...
Alright. And welcome to the Academy of the Sith. And over to next to us is Uthara Ban.
There you are. My favorite prospect for the year.
Your favorite prospect?
Absolutely. By my estimation, you are far more likely to achieve the prestige necessary to join the Sith than any of the others. As a matter of fact, I am so certain of that I'm willing to offer you an opportunity of the once-in-a-lifetime variety. Would you like to hear it?
Absolutely.
Good. I do so adore someone who's willing to take a chance. As I said, you're no doubt going to be the one whom Uthar chooses to become a Sith. With my help, of course. Once that occurs, he will take you into the Valley of the Dark Lords to the tomb of Nagasado to administer the final test. There you and I will be alone with him. The perfect time to, shall we say, arrange for a change in the Academy's leadership.
So important about this tomb.
The tomb is an ancient ruin on the surface that was visited years ago by Darth Revan and Darth Malak. They discovered a star map there of great importance.
Darth Malak went there? Very interesting, isn't it, Master?
We found out the location of the star map.
Is part of the final test. At any rate, it is not the tomb that is important. That Uthar will be alone is what is important.
You want me to kill Master Uthar?
Is that such a daunting prospect? It is not as if I am asking you to perform the task alone, or as if you will get nothing out of it. Master Uthar cannot prevail against us both. That's all there is to it. It is a very simple matter.
People against Master. Sounds familiar.
And so it should. It is central to our beliefs. It is my responsibility to replace my master when I am strong enough.
And what's to stop me from telling him about this?
I suppose you could do that. Even the hint of betrayal from his pupil and Uthar would move to eliminate me. But this is a very good opportunity for you. You can start off your Sith career as the right hand of the head of the Academy. Me, Uthar will not offer you that. Do you believe Uthar would not be aware of this? He would quickly figure out what you have to gain by betraying him, and would never believe someone would pass that up. Tell Master Uthar what you wish. Were I you, I would think first of what the consequences of such an action might be.
And what is your part of this?
My part in this is to help you gain enough prestige, and slow down the progress of the other hopefuls. I want you in that tomb when the time is right. We destroy Master Uthar together, and I take his place. And you take your place at my side. A beautiful plan in its sheer simplicity.
How do I know this isn't some test?
You must not know much about the Sith yet. If Uthar were even to suspect that I might be trying to supplant him, true or not, well, let's just say he wouldn't likely stop to ask too many questions before ensuring I was dealt with.
Very well. I agree.
I'm so glad you see it my way. I will begin to make preparations for your final test. Your only worry now is to get there. Don't disappoint me.
How can I get more prestige?
You must impress Master Uthar. Go to him with news of your deeds, or artifacts you have discovered. The first and easiest way would be for you to learn the code of the Sith and speak it to him. I can teach you that, if you like. Shall I go on?
Can you tell me about the code of, Can you tell me about the code of the Sith?
I can help you understand it. Would you like to hear it? Peace is a lie.
There's only passion. Through passion, I gain strength. Through strength, I gain power. Through power, I gain victory. Through victory, my chains are broken. The Force shall free me.
Simple words, yet easily misunderstood. Would you care for me to explain anything?
Peace is a lie, there's only passion.
The Jedi would have you believe that peace is a desirable goal. That peace of the spirit is the way the Force is mastered. That a lack of conflict betters man. We know different. It is our passion, our hate, and our desire that fuels the Force. It is conflict that improves the lot of civilization and single being both. Conflict forces one to better oneself. It forces change, growth, adaptation, evolution, or death. These are not our laws, but the universe's. Without conflict, you have only stagnation.
Through passion, I gain strength?
What fuels your power with the Force but your passion? The stronger, darker emotions. Anger, hatred, fear. These passions empower us.
What about love?
Love is more dangerous than all those things. Love leads to anger and hatred more often than not, but it also leads to mercy, which is far worse. That, however, is a lesson for another time.
Be right back. I'm back. Alright. Those seem like awfully negative emotions.
Negative? Compared to what? What keeps even the most rudimentary creature alive? Fear to run, anger to fight. Without it, a creature would most surely die.
Are you saying you aren't anything more than a rudimentary creature?
We are far more than them, perhaps. But in some ways, we are little different. To think us creatures beyond the need of simple passions is a delusion.
Did I say the opposite? How can both be right?
The Force gives us all power, even the Jedi. It is our mastery of our passion that gives us the strength they lack.
I see.
It is our goal to be stronger, to achieve our potential and not rest upon our laurels. We are the seekers, not the shepherds.
Right. Through strength, I gain power.
The stronger you become in the Force, the more power you will achieve. But always must you fight for your power. Without strife, your victory has no meaning. Without strife, you do not advance. Without strife, there is only stagnation.
Through power, I gain victory?
How many sorts of victories can you imagine? Peaceful victory, victory by sacrifice, a truce, an achievement. Unless the victory is achieved by demonstrating that your power is superior, it is only an illusion, temporary at best. We seek more.
Through victory, my chains are broken.
This has been argued over, and often. The chains represent our restrictions, both those placed upon us and those we place upon ourselves. Ultimately, the goal of any Sith is to free herself from such restrictions. In a way, it is so we may do whatever we wish, but it is much more than that. One who has freed themselves from all restrictions has reached perfection, their potential fulfilled. Perfect strength, perfect power, perfect destiny. Imagine it. That is our ideal, at any rate. It is said in Sith legend that the Sithari, the perfect being, will one day lead us. But perhaps that is just a legend.
The Sithari. I wonder if that is Darth Krayt from, or Valkorian.
I wonder what that being would be like. The legends say the Sithari will destroy us and make us stronger than ever. But perhaps that is just a legend. Perfection is a goal, I think, rather than a state of being. The Jedi would argue that, no doubt.
But yeah. There is many interpretation of who the Sith Ari is, those being Revan, Bane, Sidious, or even Vader. But according to the Star Wars Encyclopedia, Bane is the established Sithari. So yeah, interesting, right? It's where shall frame me.
The Force is our servant and our master, our teacher and our companion, a weapon and a tool. Know it, and you know the universe. Master it, and you master the universe. Strive for perfection, and the Force shall reward you.
I think I got it.
I am not surprised.
Peace alive, the only passion. Through passion I gain strength. Through strength I gain power. Through power I gain victory. Through victory my chains are broken. Through passion, the Force shall free me. Yeah, I did it right. Right. I don't know about these ruins on the surface.
I have been involved in the work there over the last couple of years, but not often. Most of the excavating is left to the students. What did you wish to know?
Is there any way to the tomb of Naga Sadao?
Not unless you are accompanied by Master Uthar, no. It is strictly forbidden. And I truly doubt you could bypass the doors to the tomb with anything less than ship blasters. Even then, perhaps.
Are there no other ways inside?
None. I do not even know how Master Uthar gains entrance, to tell the truth. Though I look forward to discovering that fact. I have searched many times, so do not bother. There is no other way. Do not fret, however. Simply get the prestige you need, and you will see the tomb soon enough.
Why are the Sith so interested in these ruins?
We could learn much about the history of the ancient Sith. why they were on Korriban and why they left. Perhaps we could learn more about the origin of the Force itself. With that knowledge could come great power.
I've heard enough.
As you wish.
Do you know anything about Darth Revan?
Revan? You mean Darth Malak's former master?
That's the one.
Very little. I never met him personally, though I heard he was a very powerful man. Very charismatic. In the end, Revan was outshone by his pupil. Such is the way of the Sith.
Yes, outshone,
Why?
aka
Is this
fought him in
statement of
cowardice.
importance to you?
Do you think it's possible Revan might be alive?
Anything is possible. Uthar's former master still lives, though he is in no condition to challenge his former pupil for leadership. Perhaps the same is true for Revan. Perhaps Revan is out there, somewhere, waiting to take revenge upon Malak. More likely, what we were told is the truth. Revan is dead. Malak would be foolish to leave his old master alive, considering all the knowledge Revan held.
So you wouldn't recognize Revan if the two of you met?
Is there any reason I should? Beside the fact I did not know Revan in life. Revan was known for wearing a full helmet and cape. Perhaps Revan's body had been disfigured by the power of the Force. It is not unheard of. Regardless, I doubt I shall be meeting Revan anytime soon.
You don't actually know. I'm Darth Revan.
Mr. Revan came here before?
Both Revan and Malak came to Korriban when they discovered the tomb of Nagasato. That was before my time.
That's all I have to ask.
Fair.
Tell me about yourself.
About myself? I'm originally from Sleheyron, if you must know. I was a slave to a cruel master, Omish the Hutt. I'm sure you don't need to know more.
Yeah, I can get that.
You have much to do.
And we talked to Uthara a bunch. Now, we could learn more about Uthara through progressing and getting more prestige. I do want to learn more about it. Oh, sorry.
What do you wish?
You mentioned you were from Sleheyron.
I did. I also said that you didn't need to know more. Why are you asking?
I would like to know more about you, that's all.
I see. Very well. I suppose there's no harm in the tale. As I said, I was originally a slave to one of the Hutts. The Hutts control everything on Sleheyron, and a slave is nothing to them. I was determined not to be nothing. One night when the drunken worm had me alone in his chambers, I stabbed him and escaped the compound. I stole onto a cargo ship and was not discovered by the crew until they reached the next system. They left me for dead on a desolate planetoid, alone. But that was fine by me. I was glad to be anywhere other than Sleheyron. It was not luck that I was eventually rescued, of course. The Force was strong with me, though I didn't know that at the time. Not until the Jedi told me, that is.
The Jedi found you? What happened?
I'd rather not discuss it. Perhaps another time. Is there something else you needed?
I want more about Uthara. Save it again, just in case. How'd you become a Sith?
I would prefer not to discuss that.
I would really like to hear the tale.
Why? There is no point. Have I asked you about your past?
I just thought we become friends. Is there any harm in telling me?
There is always harm in becoming too vulnerable. I will not be as weak as you desire. Is there something else? Hello again. What? There is always... I picture... What? There is... Is... I... What? There is... Is... In... What? There is...
Maybe something more.
I see. You certainly have
There.
options for one hoping to become a Sith.
There.
I'll play along for now.
Finally.
Let's see.
3 attempts.
After escaping from Sleheyron, I was found by the Jedi. They took me in and trained me, even though I was a bit older than most Padawan.
You were a Jedi?
Not really, no. I never progressed beyond Padawan. I had discipline, but no peace. And after my treatment at the hands of the Hutts, there was little room in me for the ways of the Jedi. I wanted to use the Force to free the other slaves I knew, to fight for what I knew was right. The Jedi restrained me until I couldn't stand it anymore. They claim the dark side is evil, but that isn't so. Sometimes anger and hatred are so deserved and right. Sometimes things change because of it.
It's not always. Mostly makes it worse. Or has it? But has anything changed?
No, not yet. But my anger has not diminished, nor my desire to see change. The more time I spend with the Sith, the more I am certain that one day I will be able to fight as I must. I know this may sound strange, but only my compassion stands in my way now. Once that is gone, let the slavers beware.
If you lose your compassion, will you still care about those slaves?
Yes, of course. I mean losing my compassion, as in holding back. But enough of that. I have talked about myself too much. Surely you are tired of it.
Keep it going.
Come back soon, my friend.
Hey, we're friends now. Hey! Haha! I made friends with my master. Or...
Greetings, my friend.
That's nice. Oh, that's all you can say. Alright then.
Come back soon, my friend.
That's cool. I do like Uthar's backstory. Uthara as a character. Fun fact about Uthara. Did you know that she was actually intended to, I think if I remember right, she was intended to actually be a companion at one point. It makes sense. I mean, it's like she's like one of the, yeah. Because it just seemed like she would be a companion. Rather than gas. Because they're really using a Sith companion. But yeah. Anyways, or a companion who knows dark side abilities. They're only a Jedi. Anyways, head over this way, and you can find Uthar's room, which is locked. Of course it is. The Sith guard walking about. That way, he progresses more into the facility. But now over here is Kel Alguin.
Oh, hello. I don't remember seeing you here before. My name is Kel Alguin.
Something wrong?
Nothing.
Are you sure?
Yes. My master always says I'm too trusting, too willing to show weakness. You're a Sith, so I really shouldn't, you know.
I'm not a Sith yet.
Oh, I know that. I mean, you aren't yet, but you intend to be. I mean, you're just like everyone else here.
And you're not?
Well, I didn't mean it like that.
Well, how'd you mean it then?
I shouldn't trust you. I can't trust you. Can I?
Sure you can.
I just don't feel I belong here. I thought maybe I did at first, but now, I don't know. I just have so many doubts.
If it doesn't feel right, then perhaps you don't belong here.
But where would I go then? What would I do?
Have you ever thought about being a Jedi?
I don't know. I never really thought about it. Maybe I should seek it out. Give it a try. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yay! You didn't hear anything. Force mind wipe. What was I doing here? Oh, you don't have security abilities. Well, old-fashioned way, I guess. Alright, heavy repeating blaster, Sith assassin pistol, Sith sniper rifle. Whew. Just chop that open. Can't enter that area until later. We found a way to open the door. But anyways, more dorms. Oh, dorms in quote. As you probably know. Anyways, here's Shardan.
Woohoo! If it isn't the freak from the colony. Hello, freak.
Who are you?
Shardan's the name. Don't forget it. You'll have me to thank when you get kicked out of here.
So you want me to make an issue of it? Want to make an issue of it?
And go into the dueling room? I've got better things to do than give you a fair fight. You can count on seeing me later, though. My lightsaber has your name on it.
You fail to realize that I am, like, on the level of Jedi Master the light side. Also, when you actually master an alignment, you get a little thing behind you, different. Like, you get, like, when you master the light side, you have a little bit of a ray of beaming light behind you. Yeah, I'm surprised no one noticed this. That I am kind of a master of the light side at this point. It's like, I sense the dark kernel within you. Literally nothing. Anyways, Literally no dark side, Colonel. Literally a goody two shoes. Anyways, here's Laszlo.
remember you from
Or
the
Laszlo.
colony. You seem all right, though you'll not win the right to train before me.
Who are you?
You don't remember? My name is Lasho. We met in the colony ever so briefly.
Trying to come with Sith as well?
Just figured that out, did you? It just so happens that I have a surefire way of pulling ahead in this little contest of ours. You don't really have a chance.
Talk big, but what's that about?
And what do you have to brag about? You haven't earned any prestige at all.
I mean, I could.
I remember you from the...
Can I remember Sith? In what way is that?
I found an artifact that will impress Uthar far more than anything you could ever scrounge up. I'll win for sure.
I haven't brought it to Uthar yet.
I don't have it just yet. I'll get it when I'm good and ready.
Where is this? It's guarded, isn't it?
So what if it is? I'll get it eventually, regardless. Nothing good comes without a bit of a fight. That's the Sith motto, more or less.
Maybe it could help you get it.
Help me get it? I don't know. I suppose I could use some help. The artifact I know of certainly won't be easy to take. But why should I work with you?
Because together we will be unbeatable.
No, it's not worth it. I'll figure out how to get the artifact myself. So run along and get your own prestige, will you? I remember...
I'll tell you retrieve your artifact.
I remember...
Oh, yes. One. Now!
I remember... Help? So... I remember...
Let me help you!
I remember...
Let me help you!
I want something out of this first, however.
Thank you.
I want you to tell me about some lead you have for where I could find more prestige.
There's some renegades hiding in the surface where okay. There's some renegades hiding on the surface where Master Uthar was killed.
Oh, I hadn't heard about them. It certainly merits looking into. You've given me a lead, so I'll let you in on my plan. The artifact that I've discovered is an ancient Jedi holocron. Unfortunately, the holocron lies in the gullet of a Tukata mother. I can arrange for us to meet her, but you're going to have to help me in putting her down. That makes sense to you? Go into the valley when you're prepared enough. I'll be amongst the central pillars near the north end.
Why do you think this holocron... Why do you think this holocron is so important?
Because it probably contains secrets from the time when the Sith ruins on this planet first existed. You don't think that Master Uthar would find that impressive?
Yeah, I'm supposed to trust you?
And I'm just supposed to trust you? You're the one who has to work on this, remember?
I mean, yeah.
Watch me and I'll watch you. I don't trust you any more than you trust me. If you don't like that, don't come.
What is a holocron?
A holocron. This holocron, anyway, is an ancient recording device.
I mean, he never really was told the holocron was...
of information.
I see you there.
Remember, the central pillars in the valley. I'll be waiting, so don't take too long.
Anyway, alright then. And off Laszlo goes. Lasho goes. You didn't want to call her Laszlo, but that's not her name. Meckle.
It's a bad year to try and become a Sith, you know. I've got it all wrapped up.
I remember you. Meckle, right?
That's right. You might as well just go home, you know. There can only be one Sith this year, and that's me.
What makes you so sure?
You think I would tell you? Have my brain started dribbling out of my nose or something?
It'll be an improvement.
Funny. Say that after I'm a full Sith and I'll ground your face into the dirt just for fun.
Look, person screaming. That's not good. But anyways, over here is the important one. Dustal Onasi, the son of Karth.
You take a wrong turn somewhere?
Dustal, is that you?
Oh, lovely.
Oh god, it's Brejik.
Figures you'd show up after all this time. How did you manage to get
I'm joking, same voice actor. Through the front doors.
Cute. I wonder how interested Master Uthar would be to know just who he has in his web. Unless you've switched sides, Father. But I doubt that. Just why are you here, Father? Not for me, I hope. Couldn't you have gotten yourself blown up on some ship and spared us this reunion?
Dustal, what are you talking about? I thought you were dead.
Too bad you didn't still think that. Or did you really think I'd be happy to see you? Look, everyone, it's Father, come to rescue me at long last. Sure, he may have left Mother and I to die on Telos, but that doesn't matter.
No, I didn't abandon you. The task force just arrived too late. Telos was in ruins, and your mother... I held her, but I looked for you. I swear I looked everywhere.
Ah, save it. You abandoned us long before. We were alone all during the wars, and even once you came back, you still didn't stay.
I didn't have a choice. I was needed at...
Yeah? Well, you were needed at home, too. You were needed when the bombing started, and I got captured. You know what? It doesn't matter. Not anymore. I have a new family now, a family that cares about me. I don't need you.
The Sith? You can't mean that. No, the Sith killed your mother. The Sith destroyed Telos.
So? You're the soldier, Father. How many mothers have you killed?
No, you've been brainwashed. The son I knew would never...
You never knew me. You weren't even there to know me, so don't presume to tell me what I would or wouldn't do.
I don't know what's been done to you, but you are coming with me out of here, now.
Touch me, old man, and I'll kill you. Get out! Get out of here before I tell the Sith that you're here.
Calm down, Dustle. Karth is only trying to protect you. Looks like your boy's all grown up, Karth.
I don't need his protection, not anymore. The Sith give me everything I need.
You can't mean that. The Sith are... they're evil. They're the dark side. They took me away from you and your mother. They're what took you from me.
No, they are not evil. They're not. The dark side is superior. And you were at war long before they came along.
The Sith war to conquer, to rule the helpless. I went to war for you, Dustle, for your freedom, your future.
I don't believe you.
If I failed you, son, then it's my failure. Please don't add to it by becoming part of something evil.
Prove it. Prove that the Sith are so evil, and I'll think about it.
How can we prove something like that?
I'll stay right here. I won't tell anyone you're here, for now. You find some proof, and you bring it to me. If I hear you asking questions about me, or doing a single thing to jeopardize my position in the Sith, I swear I'll tell everyone what you're up to. You got that, Father? You prove what you're saying is true. I'm not going anywhere otherwise.
I got it, Dustle. I'll be back. I swear it.
Alright.
Back already? So tell me...
Well, I don't have anything. Yet. But I haven't given up on you, Dustle.
Yeah, well, that's a surprise. I gave up on you a long time ago. So did Mother, for that fact.
Please don't say that.
Whatever. Just go, if you're going. I have things to do.
Well, Karth, you want to talk?
No, what I want is to find something. Anything that will convince Dustle that we're telling the truth. Must be something in the Academy that we can bring to him. Something that would show him what the Sith really are.
Alright, Karth. So, how to do this, you need to go to Master Uthar's chambers. Now, something sucky I forgot to do is bring a character with lockpicking. This door's locked. But I'm pretty sure there's a way to enter it later. I can talk to Uthara.
Greetings, my friend. I do rather enjoy saying that.
I'll be going now. Just because I'm trying to find a way to Uthara Ban's room. That's how you do his quests, is that room there. Problem is, we don't have anyone that can open it. I mean, I thought you had security, apparently you don't. You have no security skills.
Sure.
So yeah, there's that. Alright. Student. Nothing in there. You can explore those rooms and... Although, well, there's Hujada. These are little hosts that are considered the other space. Alright, you have nothing really to say. Up here, I think, is more dorms. Make use Force speed if I wanted to. Well, no, these are two different rooms. This is the dueling room, where you fight with lightsabers. That stuff is getting absolutely destroyed by that person. Game? Game? Okay. Okay. You almost lost! Alright. He almost lost! And then he strikes one of the things. Captors. Good job, man. Alright, let's,
If you're here to use the glue, I'm through with it for the moment.
all the captains here need to be released.
Don't be foolish. If Uthar wants to send an order like that, he can bloody well tell me himself.
Actually... Hack the current security systems. Hack the Academy's data files. Student Dustle announced a force potential considerable. Fellow student Celine hindering progress. Further details downloaded to present data pad. Authorization Master Uthar Win. Reprogram Academy Center to droid a hung target. It gives orbital cages and free all prisoners. Don't have computer spikes to that one. Oh, it's give 6 computer use. Nope. Okay. There, now you have better. Hack into the security system to target. Failure. Access denied. Computer slice it failed. Incompatible requests. Spikes rejected. Elimination of competitors must be found by other means. Students override authorization win. Alright, so Uthar Win will prevent us from doing that. Got it. He's over here. The victim.
Maybe you can do better than I. This Mandalorian is proving more resistant than I expected.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to get him to tell us where his weapon cache is hidden. So far, all the serum combinations I'm using are proving ineffective. If I bring his drug threshold too high, he'll go into shock and be useless. Too low, and he just refuses to talk. It's been maddening.
You want to try?
Certainly. Just don't kill him or send him into shock. He's supposed to be questioned, not executed. If you manage to get the location of his cache out of him, I'll be sure to pass on the good word to Master Uthar.
Risen President cannot respond. Use it as you wish, Sith. I will not break my will. Might as well I'll tell you nothing. Do you know any way I can free you? You were trying to trick me. I do not believe you. Trust me, I'm here to help you if I can. And have your way. Let's do this hard way. Do this hard. Never. Mandalorian always tells towards you. Do I wait for you? Okay. Okay. People will remove me, throw me away. I can try for long periods. In this case, I can survive. Escape. Then I'll think about it. And then I will again. Then I win again. All right. So basically, I think what it basically is. He's already. Okay. You ready for you? So to the truth, use the count to put me in a catatonic state. You will move at me and I'll throw me away. Travel long periods of time. In this case, second straight then. I'll think. I do the serum controls. How do you wish to use this control? Apply a serum to put him in induce catatonic state. No, that's not. I will anyone else that. Okay. Maybe I can. Alright. Oops!
What have you done? I told you not to put the prisoner into shock, didn't I? Now, how are we supposed to get weapon caches? Uthar will be furious. I may as well take this fool and dump him somewhere. He's useless to us. I cannot believe you are so incompetent.
Oh, let's quick save! Oh, shoot. Alright. Well, that could have gone better. Well, there goes all my light side points. Okay, then. Oh yeah, your armor. Well, that could have gone way, way better. Oh my god. Sure. I can't believe I just did that guy. Oops. It's basically... Well, next time for a scout, I tried. But I ended up giving him a heart attack instead, because the injection was so much severe to put him in a catatonic state. I actually gave him a heart attack. Alright. And then below there is the way back to the academy, and up there is the way out of the academy, so... Let's talk to Master Uthar.
Greetings, young one. You have much to do yet. You have gained little prestige. You will have to work quickly if you hope to best the others.
I know the code of the Sith.
Then finish the code as I speak it. Peace is a lie.
There's only passion.
Through passion, I gain...
strength.
Through strength, I gain...
power.
Through power, I gain...
victory.
Through victory...
my chains are broken.
The Force shall free me. Yes, good. You have indeed learned the code of the Sith. Speaking the words and knowing the words are, however, two different things. Tell me then, true or false? It is our passion that fuels the Force.
True.
Well done. I will test you no more. You know the code. Very impressive. Go now. You have done well, but you have not impressed me enough to declare you the victor. I have matters to attend to.
I want to know more about you.
You wish to know more about me, do you? And why would I indulge your idle curiosity? Will we be good friends, you think? I strived many years to hone my power, until I was able to drive out my predecessor and rule the academy. If you are smart, you will aim to do the same, or better. There is nothing else you need to know. Do not ask again, young one.
Alright. I'll be on my way.
Very well. You have impressed me. Definitely a good start.
Alright. So, next on let's play KOTOR. For the Old Republic. Well, first up, actually, no. We're gonna actually go back to Dress Day and get ourselves T3. Just so we can unlock the door. Alright, okay. So, before we end the episode, let's actually get Dustle out. Yeah, and they're all dead. We'll keep Charth in the party. Maybe the scanners just pry the door open, I guess, but I don't think that'll work. Okay, T3 at least is going to open the door pretty darn well. And we need a bit more EXP, and then these guys can level up. They're level 16 party members. Not too much of an improvement, but hey, it's an improvement nonetheless. Oh, the door's locked. Looney Tune-esque donk into the door. Alright. Speed. So, he's running around at the speed of a Jedi Master. Probably shouldn't look into this too much. Yeah, he is security. You gotta open it through lockpicking. And there's a foot locker in here, because apparently the guy doesn't lock his stuff. Containing a data pad, a frag running to hyperstimulant.
Just take a look at it. I wonder if Dustle knows his friend was disposed of like that. If not, it might convince Dustle that what we're saying about the Sith is true. It'd be worth a shot.
Yes, for that is something that the Sith don't really like to talk about, or no one likes to talk about. Yes, the Sith are able to love and form relationships. Yes, they're able to have children. Yes, they're able to do many things that the Jedi aren't. But love is still a weakness. Love is something that is discouraged for the Sith. Something that is hated, for it builds weakness, and it makes it so most masters end up killing their apprentices' lovers, or wife, or anything, or children, making them hate, making them more angry, making them more fall down the path of the dark side, because there's less of a weakness, there's no attachment. That is another part of the Sith that makes with a part of the Sith that many people don't talk about. This data contains numerous entries of notes made by Master Uthar of the Sith. Most prominently are the recent entries. The pupil noticed Dustle has shown remarkable progress. His talent with the Force is great.
The same, however, cannot be said for the human female he arrived with, Celine. She has little talent. Furthermore, though, Dussel holds a great degree of affection for her. This is a weakness in the boy, and it is slowing down his training. Orders were sent this morning to have the girl removed from my academy and terminated. I'll tell Tussle that she was killed in the valley. He'll be forgot her soon enough, I think. He's too promising to lose at this juncture. Yes. Oh, hello, bad too. What? Oh, why can you just do the bed? Okay then. And there's a Jedi Master Robe, a Sith Mask, and some credits. The Sith Mask is something that's not equitable by us, I don't think. Oh no, never mind, it is. But it gains immunity to mind affecting and gives it lets you focus feat and gives you regenerating force points. Maybe that's really good for Jolie. Holy crap. This mask blocks outside mental influence and other sensory noise, allowing the user to focus their abilities inward, but with no distraction. Now, why are you still attacking it? But yeah, I guess I'll be bringing T3 with me for this mission. Or not. I don't know. I like HK, man. Now I'm going to end the episode, by the way. Next time on Let's Play KOTOR, we're going to head into the Sith ruins and do a bunch of side quests and hopefully get the star map in one go. See you guys then. Have a great day. Bye-bye.